Everyone. My name is Hasmin Nario Galase. I'm the Senior Program Director of the Global Network of Women Peace Builders. And today we are here in this workshop because we want to train, women and young women on how to do monitoring and evaluation properly. So we want them to do the MEL, to learn the skills of MEL so that we can all help monitor the implementation of the Regional Plan of Action on Women, Peace and Security. So we're not saying that we're going to be the watchdogs, or like the monitors of the whole thing. We really just want to see if the commitments to civil society are being implemented. So we're looking at the provisions of the Women, Peace and Security agenda in the Regional Plan of Action about civil society. And as civil society members from different countries in ASEAN, like Cambodia, Thailand, Philippines, etc., we want to know if our respective governments doing what they promised to do to make sure that women are protected from armed conflict and other, traditional and non-traditional threats to peace and security. We want to make sure that women are participating meaningfully in peace processes, not just meaningfully, but actively and fully. And we want to make sure, of course, that women also participate in relief and recovery, among many other things. And we will get to know those, if we monitor, the implementation of the Women, Peace and Security agenda in the ASEAN region. So this is the reason why we are here. And hopefully, by doing so, we'll be able to inspire respective governments more to implement the RPA WPS. Thank you very much.
I'm very grateful to have the chance to come to the training courses on MEL framework development, and for me, through days of training, I have a better understanding on what is MEL and especially the stage of MEL framework development. And I'm very impressed on the knowledge in the levels of results in MEL development. And for me, as a person working on organization focused on protecting women and supporting women, especially protecting women from gender-based violence, I think all the knowledge in the MEL framework development is very useful for us so that I can reflect on my work and ensure that all of our efforts is come to the best result to support women.
My main key takeaways from today's learning is, as a young practitioner of monitoring and evaluation, I learned a lot how to measure our contribution as GSO and how we can meaningfully participate to the monitoring and evaluation of the Regional Action Plan on Women, Peace and Security. I think talking about the Women, Peace and Security agenda, we need to also monitor what we as GSO can actually contribute and participate. For the next, I think we need to monitor the implementation of Regional Action Plan on Women, Peace and Security periodically, so we can measure what we can do after 1 year, after 2 years, and so on. And we can also linking it with our advocacy plan so we can improve the situation of women and we can improve the peace and security for the women and all.
The one takeaway that I have in this workshop is learning about this new knowledge on monitoring, evaluation, and learning in working, practicing as peace advocates, and particularly on women, peace, and security is really necessary because there were lots of things that we are doing, but still we don't have the measurement. We don't have the barometer to measure the extent of efforts that we are doing in carrying out women peace and security work. So it's really important and it's really necessary. This is really timely and we're really able to do this, and it will make our work easier because this learning is something very relevant in our work, especially as we are working in peace building, we are working with the advancing of women participation in the political processes and decision making. I think this is very useful for us as peace practitioners.
The key takeaways from the MEL training, a new tool on women peace security that helping a lot for us for a critical thinking on our outcome and impact in the future. Actually, the women peace security, even it is a new term, but so far we had been engaged in a peace building process and gender-based violence in our community. And I think it is quite more commonly that we can input from our existing practice into it, and I hope that in the future with our ASEAN participation in this MEL training able to come up to MEL framework so that we can reflect and follow up on what we are able to practice for the ASEAN on women peace and security. Thank you.